Hey, you. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. Are you looking for the best way to promote your podcast? It's easy. Just advertise your podcast to your ideal target audience. That's right, listeners of similar podcasts. Podbean has the best and most cost-effective options for you. Just go to the website sponsorship.podbean.com/STR. That's right, your friends here at Scout Team Radio are hooking you up. Go to sponsorship.podbean.com/STR and you will get the best deals to get your podcast rolling. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy Scout Team Radio.
Yeah.
You want to like them, but you can't.
Are you listening?
What?
Are you listening?
Did you bring me on this show to insult me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all don't want it with us, man. We straight gangsters over here,
Straight
man.
gangsters. Yeah, good morning and welcome back. You are listening to Scout Team Radio. We bring it to you hot and live each and every weekday. And today is a beautiful day. I am one of your gracious hosts. They call me Loudbeard.
You are the most egotistical, self-deluded person I have ever met.
Yeah, I guess so. And the man on the other microphone, he is a great patriot. He bleeds red, white, and blue.
America.
Or maybe not.
Come on. Yeah, it's your lad, Chris Irish, coming to you live on the Scout Team Radio for the St. Patty's Day episode. How you doing, me lads?
This is terrible.
Sorry, the music
You're insulting
didn't
my
start
culture.
Up. The music didn't start up right away, so I'm just going to continue in this terrible accent.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I like the attempt, though. The background music's beautiful.
We'll just have
Reminds
it.
me of my going back to my home. Whoa, what was that?
Whoa.
Hey, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Man, that was horrible, bro. You all right over there?
I'm doing fine. How
That's
you
a
guys doing?
horrible Irish accent.
Let me
man.
hear
It's
yours.
Like,
Let me hear yours.
Come on.
you know what I'm gonna say.
All right,
you know what I'm
dude.
gonna say, right? I've never heard a black Irishman, so I can't imitate it. Sorry.
What are you talking? There's
I
tons of
can't-
black people in
Plenty of 'em.
Ireland.
Plenty of them. So, to all of our listeners out there, a lot of you guys are new listeners and you haven't heard this voice before. This silky,
What's
smooth
up?
voice. This is the man with the golden mic. Sometimes we refer to him as the Golden Ghost because he disappears, but this is him. He's back. Anthony Mack, welcome back to the show.
My brothers, I missed you guys, man. What's going on?
Man, we missed you too.
Nah, you guys didn't miss me. Not with that fake Irish accent, so it's all good.
You know, with Chris America
Okay.
or Chris Irish doing that accent, you're going to balance us out. So we've got an Irishman, and you.
Wait,
And a male
Chris isn't
aficionado.
Irish.
A male aficionado.
That's not what they call me. And Chris isn't Irish.
Yes, I am.
He is today.
I mean, I'm Irish every day.
He's Chris O. America.
Oh, America.
I kind of want to see the. I kind of want to see the receipts on that. I don't think you're
I'll
Irish.
show you.
man.
I'll send
I've
them to
never
you.
heard that.
I'll send them to you.
All
but
right, thank you.
I have looked up
appreciate
some
it.
statistics. Ireland.
Yeah.
Beautiful island. Let's see here. It's got 4.7 million people on their little island. 84.5% are Irish. One.
Huh?
Yeah, 84.5% are Irish. 9.1% are other white, whatever that means. Black. There are 1.4% of that 4.7 million are black.
It's a pretty good percentage.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's good,
And
good
then
percentage.
There are more
To be
Asians.
on an island? Yeah, I guess.
There are more Asians in Ireland than black people.
I
They're at
would
one point-
imagine that.
They're at 1.9%.
We should
I
plan
can-
a
I can
trip.
see that.
Scout team to Ireland. We could do this.
So-
we'll go on the road.
So this is the list of minor ethnic groups that I just listed off. There's also Irish travelers. I don't know what that is, but they're 0.7%.
Gypsies. They're gypsies.
Oh, not
You
stated
can't
as
call
one.
them gypsies
Hold on.
anymore. It's 2019, bro.
Is that politically incorrect? Gypsies
No,
is a
I don't
thing,
think
isn't
so.
I want to say it is, right?
I haven't heard that yet, and that
You
hasn't
can't call
gotten to
people
my.
gypsies.
I feel
I
like
mean,
they own
that
that
hasn't
name.
That
they
hasn't
own it.
gotten. Yeah, that hasn't gotten to my Facebook page yet.
I'm pretty sure it's kind of like derogatory to call them gypsies, man.
It's like Brad Pitt in that movie Snatch, man. Those guys, they're gypsies.
I still need to see that movie.
So good, so good.
That
there's
was
also-
a good movie.
Hold
It
on,
was
there's
a recent
also-
release.
There's also a not stated, which I feel like if the man with the golden mic was in Ireland as a black guy, he'd be like, "I ain't telling you."
I would tell people that I'm not black. Not like they can see it, but yeah, okay.
But you
All
definitely
right.
say you're Catholic there. So you'll get beat up if you're not. Oh wait, did I just do a stereotype? I think I did.
Yeah, you did. And I'm not Catholic, and I've never been beat up, so bring
You've
it.
never been to Ireland.
I go to Ireland and tell everybody I ain't Catholic. And I'm buying the island. What?
All right, Anthony Mack, you got to tell us what you've been up to, man. We've missed you. It's been this long. Other than you buying an island and fighting people, what else have you been up to? Anything new and exciting?
Mostly that's all. Just buying islands and fighting people.
Wait, tell me
That's
about
what
this
I do,
real
man.
estate Matrix movie you've been making.
Oh, dude, so I've been making this is what I've been doing. I've been making movies.
Okay, so wait,
that-
hold on. You've been making movies. We ask you what you've been doing. You're like, I ain't been doing nothing.
Yeah, let's hear the movies,
I don't
man.
want
Oh,
to,
you
I
wanna
don't
talk
want
about
to-
the-
I don't
you're-
want you- I don't want you- I don't want to get you guys too excited about it. They haven't been released yet. So, I just been doing movies but with a real estate twist to them. You know what I'm saying? Like my next one is going to be Coming to America to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing stuff like that, bro. I've been busy, man. I'm trying.
So it's like when you open the fortune cookie and you put in bed at the end of it. So you're doing the same thing with movies and just putting buy a house at the end of it.
Not really. Like it was The Realtor is Steel was one of them that I did. The Lincoln, the Lincoln Realtor, kind of like the Lincoln Lawyer, the Lincoln Realtor. So, that's what I've been doing. It's not like I'm just adding to a house on the end of it. It's a little creative, a little something I got going. It's fun.
Oh, I like it. No,
Plus,
I think
and
I love the
the Realtor is
creativity,
Steel. I
man.
got to fly.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna make movie trailers soon. The trailer's gonna come out soon, and those are gonna be pretty awesome too.
Well, if you ever need two big-time celebrities, Loudbeard and myself are available at a price.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll go to California.
And if you'd like to
somewhere
start
and get somebody to
advertising
pay me
on the
some
show.
money. I still haven't got paid for on the show, so I'm kind of have a hard time. My lawyers are gonna get in contact with you guys. By the way, just throwing it out there, okay?
No,
All right,
I
your
know
lawyers
you're going big
advertise
time.
with us.
I know your
I
mailman
heard you guys are
personally.
going big time. I heard you guys are going big time, and I haven't got a check yet, man. You guys say it's in the mail, but I haven't got it yet.
I
so-
know your mailman personally, and he said you refused our certified letter because you saw Scout Team Radio on the return address. You said, I don't trust those boobs. I don't know what's in that envelope, and I ain't gonna find out. So send it back.
I do know the mailman personally. He's never done that before. I'm just saying, man.
I
Maybe
think
he
I know
has
him
to
better
check.
than you do.
Think
Well,
so?
that
I
is a
know
lot
my
going
mailman.
on. Okay. Hey, Loudbeard, I think you were in Ireland this past weekend.
I was. I'm always Irish. I've been there. I lived there. I was born there. I basically own the island.
Well, I have a news
No,
story
I
that
bought that
shows
island.
that. I have a news story that shows you acted like you owned the island. A man in Ireland surprised motorists when he ditched the car in the middle of his road, stepped out into the middle, stripped nude, and then began jogging
That does
just
sound
down the
like
freeway.
Okay, I don't know why my weekend activities have to make the news because this isn't fair to us Irishmen. I feel like you are putting a stereotype on us. Like all of us park our cars and jog out naked. Just because I like to do that and I own the island, I can do whatever I want. So I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this.
Well, you did make it a mile before police responded. So either the police are slow or you're really fast.
Hey, that was my
He
fastest
walked
mile
the
right
whole
there.
mile?
No, he ran a whole mile.
I did it in
Before
under
police
6
got
Ran a whole
minutes.
mile. Well,
Under 6 minutes
believe-
right there.
I don't
Boom.
believe that.
You know, when
can
you're
run a mile
naked
in
running
6?
like that, there's no resistance, right? Like, you just keep running. It's
Yeah,
so
there's nothing
smooth.
holding
I
you back.
shaved up beforehand. Woo! Felt good. It's a little chilly, though. It's Ireland, man. It's a little nippy. See what I did there?
Yeah.
So
So you're saying. So you're
it
saying
was
that's
cold
your
outside,
excuse?
bro. That's what you told your wife. It's cold outside, babe.
Hey, when I get out of the pool, sometimes it's cold in the pool, there's shrinkage.
Doesn't hang low, huh?
Hey, okay? We're not all built the same.
You know what else you tell your wife if?
Yeah.
You know what else? Some other things you might tell your wife to kind of ease things over.
What would that be?
Well, if she can't cook, you might tell her, "Hey, babe, I really love Texas Roadhouse. Let's eat there every day for 15 years.
Every
What?
day?
Every single day, there's a couple in Wichita, Kansas, that has eaten at Texas Roadhouse every single day for the past 15 years. That is what you do if you finally get to your wife's cooking, or maybe your wife got to your cooking and they're like, "Yeah, I really like Texas Roadhouse. Let's just do that every night."
I have
But
never
honestly-
heard anyone say that. And for two, one, it's expensive. Two, it's disgusting. Like Roadhouse every day.
Now,
Those
come on.
floors are disgusting, man.
Oh, stop it, man. Have you ever had the rolls there, man?
Jeez.
That bread? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That bread, right? They hot and ready. Little cinnamon butter on that thing. Mm.
I don't
I would
think
eat
I can
that
eat
every
there
night.
every day. Every night for
I mean, they
15
got a pretty
years.
extensive menu. You could order steak one night. They have this critter chicken salad that's really to die for. I'm just saying, when you put
not
critters
for
in your
15
salad.
years, though. For 15 years, though? That's a long time for trash food.
I think they should make a documentary out of it. You know, like they did that Super Size
yeah,
It
that
guy.
30 for yeah, Super Size Me.
Yeah,
They
oh,
really
that guy.
should. Now I got to kind of see this couple.
Hey, I watched a movie with that super
I bet they're
Size
not
Me guy.
skinny. There's no way
No,
they weigh
they're-
less than 200 pounds.
No, unless they're like straight up.
Wait,
keto
I'm
diet.
over 200 pounds. What is that supposed to mean, bro?
I'm over 200 pounds also. We're in the same club, man.
All right. Just making sure.
We're
Just
the
making
not
sure.
the not skinny guy club. We're not
That's why
over
we do radio.
300. We're not over 300. As
We're
long
not
as
over
you're in between
300.
300 and 200, you're livable. You get over 300, things change.
Yeah, unless you're an offensive lineman.
I'm living.
Unless you're like 6'5", 300
6'6",
pounds.
yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if
That
you're an
would be a
offensive
nice way.
lineman in the NBA, you're making millions of dollars. You're all right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You
because
say
the
the
offensive
offensive
lineman play in
lineman
the
in
NBA. I'd love to
Oh,
see that.
God.
What did you just say?
Friday, man. It is Friday. Get off my tail. You two. I've had enough of you.
All right,
God. You know what? You know what?
Oh, man.
Shut your face!
hold on. There's bad words in there.
I faded it out. I faded it out. Don't worry. I got this, man. Producer of the year, okay? Crown me now.
Oh, man.
Producer of the year. Suck it.
Oh, man.
But
I
hey,
did
guys,
miss you guys.
I would not
What's
want to
up?
be a teenager anymore. Like,
And
you
why would
can't-
that be?
You can't get away with anything anymore as a teenager because of all the technology. They now got this thing where when you get to class, your teacher's going to write up a code that you have 30 seconds to enter that code into an attendance app. And so you got to log into the app, you got to enter in the code on the board, or else you're tardy or you're absent.
Oh, that is horrible, bro.
That is a brilliant app, though. Like,
It-
I wish I would have came up with that. That's
Honestly, that
Yeah,
that takes care of
still.
like the first 5 minutes of class too. As a teacher, I'd be like, good. I don't have to sit here and call out people's names and listen to heres and presents. Like that takes like a long time. And then if you're the kid on the first day of school and the teacher doesn't really know how to say your name, you know, you kind of get rid of that.
Hey,
too.
Ron.
Ron.
Hey, Ron. That no, dude. But come on, man. Some technology makes like living harder. That makes living harder, man. For like
who,
you're
the
a
kid or-
man.
or-
You're gonna be. Yeah, for the kid, you're gonna be late, man. Those like the best stories, like after the bell rings. You know what I'm saying? And you're in the hallway
Like,
for about,
hey, what did you do
know,
in
2 or 3 minutes?
Mrs. So and So's class? I was skipping. What happened? What did I miss?
That isn't.
I was hooking up with this girl under the bleachers.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, right? I mean, it's high school, it's middle school. Those are the fun times of your life, man. And now it boils
what I'm
down
saying,
to what are you
Yeah.
saying?
No, I'm saying I would hate to be a kid these days.
So yeah, that's we should destroy that app. Can we get some Russian hackers to destroy that app?
Well,
I'm
it is
serious.
from China.
I want to do this.
It's starting out in China, so
All right. Hey guys, I just gotta mention
China.
this.
It's fine.
We do have a Twitter line, and it is running hot this morning. We got a couple good tweets coming in. Mike Berlon from Craft Brewed Sports had a good show last night. There was a weird caller that called in.
Yeah,
his
super
voice
weird
was
caller.
terrible, man. I swear,
almost
I
as
almost
bad
turned
as
him
that
off
Irish
after that.
accent.
I almost turned him off after that. But he said, woke up, turned on Scout Team Radio. Oh, my phone just shut down on me. God. Darn
And
it.
is
That's
that
horrible.
a ghost? I'll finish it for you. And
Yeah,
is that
go
a
ahead.
ghost
Thank
I
you,
hear?
sir.
Best Friday ever. And we got another tweet in from Ian Hall. Return of the Mac.
Oh,
Yes, that is
man.
right,
Return of the
ladies
Mac.
and gentlemen. He's been hiatus. He's been high on Atis for the last, what is it, 2 months now?
High
3
on
months?
80s. It's been a while. It's been a while, man.
yeah.
It's been ever since the Christmas break, man. Like
Hey.
we went dark Christmas break. We came back and then I just been busy. So
Making
I got
Moving
good
on.
news for
Moving
you.
on.
I got good news for you, though. The good news is
What's
since
that?
you left, we started blowing up, man. So we're glad you left because now we're
I
making
know.
money so we don't have to pay you.
Yeah.
I have a big announcement.
Jack.
Big announcement. Now that
What's
you're
your big
back, I
announcement?
can rub it in your face. So we just partnered with FanDuel. This is awesome. Fantasy Sports Reimagined. FanDuel is more than just fantasy sports. It's the best way to watch the games, win real cash, and bring the action right into your living room. Just choose a contest, make your picks, and watch and win. And if you go to FanDuel.com/STR, that's right, FanDuel.com/STR today, you can make your first deposit and start using their $5 bonus provided by us right away. So check them out, FanDuel.com/STR, a new partnership of the show. We're making that big money, and we are glad we don't have to share it with you, Golden Ghost.
I know where you live at, bro. So.
Funny.
yeah,
funny. So
yeah. it
Memphis
is.
Spence wants to ask us a question. He wants
Yep.
to know, what will we be able to eat every day for 15 years? If you had to eat at a restaurant every day for 15 years, what would that restaurant be if it's not Roadhouse?
Well, I can tell you this. In high school, every day, I ate
Church's
a slice
chicken?
of pizza. No, I ate a slice of pizza and French fries with ketchup and mayonnaise every single day, pretty much throughout all of high school. So does that
Yeah.
count
Okay.
as something? Did you guys ever have like either a
That
breakfast
wasn't 15
or a
years,
lunch?
though.
I understand, but 4 years it might as well have been 15. When you're in high school, that 4 years felt like 15.
Yeah, honestly, like if it was just one food, I don't know if it's a specific restaurant, but I feel like I could eat pizza every day for 15 years. Now, after like 2 months, I'd probably be like, okay, can I try something else now? But I love pizza, man. That's my favorite
So
food.
what's your favorite pizza place?
Oh, man. See, I've got several. I don't know. I'm an equal opportunist. I like them all. I like Pizza Hut. I like
What?
Is
Papa
it okay?
John's. I like
Yeah,
Little
is it
Caesars.
like-
You can't
I like them all.
You can't like
Is it okay
pizza
to
if
like
you like
Papa
them all.
John's again?
No, it isn't. But I'm doing it
Okay.
anyway. There's also I like the little like mom and pop ones that are all called Little Anthony's. Like I know 5
They're
different
all
Little
Little
Anthony's that I
Anthony's,
love. 5 of them,
Yeah.
and you get the white pizza and they throw the ricotta like blue. Yeah, it's delicious.
Bro.
Just saying.
But see, what's gonna happen is, so you're eating for 15 years. You're eating pizza, right? For 15 years, you're eating at a pizza restaurant. You're gonna run out of stuff to eat. Like you're gonna get tired of pizza, like you say, after 2 months. You got to choose at least a restaurant that has some variety. So in that case, if I had to eat something for 15 years straight, I would have to go with the place with the biggest menu, which is the Cheesecake Factory, because they have a menu
good
that's
call.
just like
That's
huge.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, the menu is just. I mean, you can probably get through a year without eating the same thing over. Probably not. Maybe 6 months. I don't know.
I agree with
They
you.
just have a huge menu.
But the one thing I could say is every time I go there, I can never find anything to eat. There's like too much stuff. I'm always
what happens when
like, you got 500 things on
That's-
your menu, and I really don't know what none of it looks like that good. It's just like Okay.
That's
I'll
the too many options effect. Like if you see a
Yeah,
woman with a
yeah.
full closet, I don't know about y'all's ladies, but Miss America has a full closet of clothes, and she'll sit in there and go, "I don't got anything to wear," and I'm like, "What?
Oh my God.
What?"
20
you just
years of my
described
life. And,
every
yeah.
man's life right there.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone.
I
Like,
just didn't want to
that's-
assume or put anything on y'all, but I would admit this. But we do the same thing too, like with a full refrigerator or a full pantry. You'll just stand there and look at it and be like, "I
There's
don't want
nothing
any
to
of
eat."
this. There ain't nothing to eat in here."
Yeah, I get tired of going to the grocery store though. Like, I wish they can do away with grocery stores and.
That's why you do
have
the
some kinda-
Walmart ordering online, and they'll just
Yeah, but then you
pull
don't
up.
trust people with your food though, man. You know, like I don't know.
After
bro.
a while, my
To-
laziness takes over that whole distrust thing. I'm like, do I really
just
want to
read
walk
about-
around a grocery store for an hour? No, I really don't. Not on
Yeah,
my
you
Sunday.
do. I just read I read something about a grocery store that's going to be a drive-through. They're gonna have cars driving through the aisles, and you're gonna go to this little checkout thing, and it's gonna have this revolving shelf, and you're gonna be able to pick your stuff up and swipe it on and put it in your car and drive off.
That's
I'm
going to be one of
thinking-
those. That's going to bring a new meaning to clean up on aisle 7.
'Cause
When you get a
people
car
can't
accident.
drive.
Nah, man.
Yeah, people can't drive, bro. So
Then you had then texting
I
and
can
driving.
imagine that being a disaster. Yeah.
All
it's
right,
gonna be a disaster.
so sports.
Yeah.
Wait. Before we go to sports, real
Okay.
quick,
We're-
I've
yeah.
been gone for a while,
Uh-huh.
and before I left, there was a very controversial bet that we had.
Oh, yeah, you got to make
between
that
me
up.
And Chris,
Yeah.
listen. I always pay my debts.
Okay.
So, in honor of this Irish Friday, it has nothing to do with Irish Fridays,
Uh-huh.
but if you go to Twitter right now, you'll see that I paid off my bet. Okay.
Did you take video of it?
I didn't
No,
take video of
look
it
at
because I
you.
just had to get it done. So I was like, I'm coming on. I just get it done.
You
so
should
I
have
got
done the
it done.
Mr. T, man. You would have looked good as the
Oh,
Mr.
look
T.
at that.
Look at that.
Where's your
I'm
gold chain?
retweeting.
Yeah, you would make a
I'm
good Mr.
retweeting.
T. If they make a
You
Mr. T
retweet.
movie, you got to play Mr. T.
You would do so
Pity
good.
fool.
You're better than
Yeah,
Rampage
I'll work on
Jackson,
that.
man. Look at that.
I'll work on it. All
All
that.
right,
But
look at you.
my
What does
debts
your
are
wife
paid.
think?
Okay.
What is your wife?
Oh,
think?
you don't want to know what she thinks. but-
Uh-oh. Is
Someone
this going to become a mainstay?
Hey, PG,
No,
PG.
no.
Did Chris
Dude,
America just improve the marriage of the Golden Ghost?
Dude,
I say
I go
yes.
bald like it. I go bald every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't done it in like maybe
2
2
years. Yeah, since we've been doing this show.
So when you said, "Hey, the bald head," but I was like, I haven't been bald in a while. I'll do it, but I like my hair. But
You know they
being
call
bald,
Chris
I
America
remember-
the Viagra of sports talk radio.
They do.
I doubt they call him that. But you know what's bad about being bald? My hair grows back fast. So that was done like maybe yesterday, and I already got little fuzzies growing back. They're fuzzies all over my head, and I'm like, dude, what do I do? Do I like shave them off again? Do I put a hat on? Like that's. I remember why I don't like being bald. It just grows back too fast,
Yeah.
and that's probably what she said. But you know, it's all right.
Well,
So yeah,
Laverne,
sports. Let's go to sports.
Zion's back.
Yes.
Can we start with that?
that is an
Zion.
understatement.
Zion is back. 9 for 9 last night. Straight up dominates.
No, I thought it was 11 for 11.
Did I read the article right? Is it 11 for 11?
I don't know. He was 9 for 9 at halftime. Maybe
I thought he only
meant
had 21 points.
it. Okay. Then I'll go with
So
you.
11
I'll
for
trust
11
you
when
over
it-
me.
The odds aren't
I
right.
trust you.
All right, so we may need a stat check. That's why we brought the Golden Ghost back. He brings up the stat machine from time to time. 9 for 9, 21 points, and Duke just takes out Syracuse pretty easily. Now the controversy in this game, Frank Howard of Syracuse looks like he tried to trip Zion. It looked like Zion was dominating this team, and he's like, let me be the Grayson Allen of this season. And he throws out a little trip for Zion. Man, is that right? I mean, this guy just comes back from injury, and these guys are already trying to take him out. I didn't like this. And the
That
refs
guy's a
missed it,
beast,
of
man.
course.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
of
was
course
14,
they missed it, but
14 rebounds, 2 assists, 29 points. So I think you
Oh.
had the halftime
Oh, I
stats.
probably did. Maybe I looked at it too quickly. Halftime stats. Wow, Chris America, thank you for checking that for me.
That's what I mean.
29.
I'm the Grayson Allen here to trip you up.
Yeah. Wow.
And someone
Man,
just
that was
tweeted
a
13 for
name
13.
that I have never thought about again, and probably never would have until you brought that up.
Grayson out?
Grayson Allen, he's a good
That-
guy.
That's just. I mean, as soon as he left Duke, ghost in the wind, just a fart in the wind, just.
Well,
See you later.
we knew that though, right? You knew that though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I didn't understand why Duke made
All
such
right.
a big deal about this kid. They should have cut him.
I think
the first two incidents, they should have cut him.
I think they had to make a big deal about him because he wasn't a bad player, but his head.
He wasn't a
something was wrong
great
with the
player
kid's
either.
head.
He wasn't worth
I
all the
wasn't-
headaches. He was no Zion Williamson. Let's put it that way.
No,
Well,
he's
yeah,
just-
nobody is. Hey,
No.
does this now
No.
make Duke the clear-cut #1 favorite again?
I mean, weren't they
I-
always?
Maybe.
Even with him gone?
I mean, this is against Syracuse, and Syracuse is a solid team. They're a good team, but they're not a great team. Now, this is a Syracuse that beat them earlier in the season, but I don't know. It's hard to read tea leaves from this game because it's Syracuse. They're not. It's not the Syracuse of old.
Zion is 6'7", 284 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's only a couple of human beings that I would be like, you know what? I don't want to fight that guy. Tyson is one of them. I'm going to be honest. If I saw Zion and he was mad and, he was mad at me, I'd probably
Chris
have to
America's
talk
the
him
other.
down, man. Nah, I wouldn't be afraid of you at all. Like, I would fight Zion, but only at my last resort, 284 pounds, 6'7". That dude's a beast.
What about LeBron?
LeBron's a big dude too, but I've seen him play basketball. He's kind of soft, especially LA soft. LA made him softer, man. I would, man, Zion's gonna be the future, man.
What about Antonio Brown's blonde mustache?
I know you guys talked about Antonio Brown, man, but you know what, man? I don't get the appeal of the Raiders and all that good stuff. I feel bad for the guy actually. He
Yeah.
will never win the Super Bowl at the Raiders. The Raiders aren't going to win the Super Bowl.
I mean,
with
he wasn't
Gruden,
winning any
so-
Super Bowls in Pittsburgh either. So
How do we get to the
that-
Raiders
that's
winning the
because
Super
they
Bowl?
should-
Like
I
that's
have no
not
idea.
even a topic of anybody's conversation.
all I did was make a joke about Antonio Brown's mustache, and he's like, "Oh, Raiders! Let me take a chance to hate on the Raiders."
Oh,
playing the
yeah.
Kevin Bacon
you gotta
game
take
with
your
Antonio
you gotta
Brown's
take your
mustache.
shot, man.
All right,
You gotta
so
take your shot.
other news in college basketball. West Virginia upsets number 7 Texas Tech in the Big 12 quarterfinals. West Virginia is sitting at a record of 14-19, but they had a superstar last night. There was a young man. He'd never played before, but for some reason he was able to pass the ball for 47 assists. His name was Grill Weir. Have you ever heard of this guy at West Virginia? Grill Weir. He could really pass the ball well.
I never heard
I
of
don't
him
know.
there. I think we
He
had
was
a
short.
kid like that at Florida that way.
Huh.
No, not West Virginia.
Oh, okay, okay. There,
Sure.
Oh,
I
we're
mean,
getting corrected by Ian Hall. He was 13 of 13. So we were both wrong, Loudbeard.
man, look at us.
I said
I need
that,
to
though.
recheck that stat
Let's not
machine.
listen to
13
me.
for 13, 9 for 9. I think I did look at the halftime stat. So yeah, that's my bad. Thank you so much, Ian. Because either way, Zion is the man, and he just came back and proved it big time. He's the clear-cut number 1, and now if he stays this hot, man, the rest of the college basketball world is in trouble because Duke could be in for a championship. But March Madness is here, right? It's coming. It's coming quickly, and these upsets, like when Grill Weir came out and had 47 assists last night for West Virginia, these upsets happen. They happen easily.
Is there a really guy
You know
named
the-
Grill Weir on West Virginia?
No, there isn't. I just made
I
that up.
don't think so, bro. Yeah, come on, Chris. It's loud beer we're talking about
All right.
with the 20 fake Twitter accounts.
Chris America, this one's going to be close to your heart. John Elway comes out and says, Joe Flacco is just going into his prime. So the quarterback whisperer himself, John Elway, making a bold statement. Do you find this to be a true statement, Chris America?
Hold on. Well, we found out that you're at your peak at 22 yesterday. So at 34 years old, Joe Flacco in his prime. It's a no for me, dog.
That's hilarious. Hey, what's wrong with John Elway? He's been up in cloud mile high for too long, right? Man, this Flacco has never
Cannabis
been
is legal
the
in
man.
Colorado. Just
Yeah,
saying.
it-
Throwing
It's-
that out
it
there.
is.
now.
I get it, and that's fine. But maybe he's just been maybe a little too high. Flacco has been a decent quarterback, never someone that's just gonna lead your team
To a Super
down
Bowl?
when they're down. Okay,
He would never
once.
lead
Win
his
it.
team to a Super Bowl.
I mean, he
Once.
does have a better
Once.
playoff record than one Aaron Rodgers.
Hey,
but
hey! You shut
Hey,
your mouth.
that's a perfect
all right?
segue. The Raiders cut Jordy Nelson.
The Raiders.
Do you
The
think Jordy
Raiders-
Nelson makes his way back to the Packers?
do the Packers want him?
I would want Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson was all right with me. He was a good receiver, but he wasn't like
That
He
should
won
be like
Antonio
a
Brown,
warning
obviously.
to Antonio Brown. Like, hey, bro, Jordy Nelson was doing all right in the Packers. And then he went to the Raiders and he disappeared like every other wide receiver has.
every other player has.
If you can kill Randy Moss's production, then you can kill anybody's production.
Yeah, the Raiders is a black hole. That's why it's known as the black hole, because that's where receivers go to die.
That's
other
where bad
receiver
players
news.
go to die.
Bad players. Good players too, man. Other receiver
Every
news.
player.
The Giants did it. They've replaced Odell Beckham. They signed Golden Tate for a 4-year deal. Is this a bad look for Gettleman?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so, man.
Yeah.
You can't trade away your superstar and then go out and say, okay, well, now I got to get a free agent just to show that we're still trying to win. And Golden
Yeah,
Tate,
that's-
he's nothing in comparison to OBJ. I don't like this move at all. I think it's a bad look for what they're doing in New York. Well,
Golden
gentlemen,
Tate was kind of like, he was okay in Detroit. Like, he showed flashes, but he's never been like a wide receiver one guy. He's that solid complementary piece. And I mean, I don't even remember, where did they trade him to?
I don't
Where
know.
was he at
Eagles.
last year? The
He was
Eagles,
with
that's right.
Philadelphia, yeah.
That's how forgettable his time in the Eagles were. Is I couldn't even remember where the Detroit Lions traded him to.
But that's been the tale of his career, is because he goes to Seattle and he shows flashes, has a decent year, then he gets traded. He has some good games in Detroit, a good year, couple good years. He comes to Philly, kind of disappears, doesn't do a whole lot, and now he's getting this contract. I mean, Tyrell Williams got a bigger contract, and he's a kind of a not even a name, so I don't think this is a big splashy move, but Golden Tate, yeah, I don't know.
Gettleman's got to make a big time draft, or he may be out of a job.
Yeah.
The problem with receivers are when they disappear, it's not really like they're less productive or they're not trying as hard. They have receivers count on wide receivers. They count on the offensive coordinator to get them the ball. So you got a bad quarterback and a bad offensive coordinator, or either one of those combinations, you're done, right? Like, I don't
Well,
care
that's
how
why
good of a
him
receiver
disappearing
you are.
in the Eagles is like, it's got to be on him, because there are no bad offensive plays in Philadelphia. I mean, that's one of the top offenses, and then you got Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles out there flinging you the ball.
Legend.
Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. What's going on with that situation? Is he going to stay in there? Or is it,
Hold on.
Yeah,
really?
oh yeah, he's
Hold on.
staying
Yeah, he's
in
staying.
Jacksonville. Jacksonville.
They cut Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is actually the head coach of the one of the AAF teams, the Memphis Express.
Yes.
kiss my
Kiss your grits. Yeah.
Kiss my grits.
Blake Bortles is now running for president. I'm
Yes.
voting. Well, guys, I'm going to do a quick commercial break. We'll do like a short one, because with the Golden Ghost on the mic, we have a special draft coming up. Chris America, what's that draft going to look like?
Well, in honor of our guest returning back to the show, we're gonna do what any male aficionado would want to do. We're gonna draft boy bands.
That's not what I want to do. That wasn't my idea.
Good. Hit the music, Loudbeard. Hit the music.
And for the record, you came up with that like 2 minutes before. Like, really, bro? I'm coming for
If you've been listening to Scout Team Radio for a long time, you know that myself, Loudbeard, has placed a bet or two in his day. That's right, I've lost the beard bet, I lost the romper bet, but one place I don't like losing is when I bet money, and I can easily do that at MyBookie. That's right, you can go to mybookie.ag, use promo code 12OZSports, and get a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000. Hey, guess what? That is a lot of money. Do it.
When I'm working hard, I build up a thirst for sports. That's when I grab a cold 12-ounce sports radio. Ah, 12-ounce sports radio. Quench your sports thirst.
Welcome back, and thank you all for listening in. Once again, we're Scout Team Radio. I'm Loudbeard. He's Chris America. And that other guy, he is the man with the golden mic, Anthony Mack. We are having a good time here on this beautiful Friday morning. If you want to hit us up on Twitter, the Twitter line has been hot this morning. Make sure you hit us up on Twitter, at Scout Team Radio. We love the interaction. We'll read your tweets on the air. We'll talk about your topics. We'll do all of that stuff. If you are listening live, you're listening right now on 12-Ounce Sports Radio. We come hot every morning, weekdays, 6 a.m. We also drop each show as a podcast. That podcast is available on our partner podcast network, Barnburner. You can check them out at barnburner.ca. And we also have it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, anywhere you can find a podcast, including our website, scoutteamradio.com. And that is our new and improved beautiful website. Make sure you go and check that out. Once again, scoutteamradio.com. And without further ado, it is about that time each and every Friday that we break out what we call our hashtag Friday Fantasy Draft. And this week's topic is hot. This is one of the best topics we have ever had on the show. And when we have an in-house male aficionado like you, Anthony Mack.
That's not what they call me.
That's when we know that the draft will be on fire. So
It'll be on fleek, as the kids say.
On fleek. It will be lit.
Listen, when we came up and I said, hey, look, I'm going to be on the show tomorrow, Chris America came up with this idea, like, immediately.
I was
like he was thinking about, like, I'm thinking
I was
that
like,
this is all about you.
What's a good band group thing that we can do? And you're like, boy bands!
He was like, boy bands, yeah!
That's fake news, bro. Like,
Pretty sure you said, I'm listening to One Direction as we speak.
that is definitely fake news because I don't even know who One Direction is.
That's somebody
means you
who
haven't
loves One
researched your
Direction
boy bands.
would say.
Ooh.
Why would I research boy bands?
Well, you have the number
well,
one
if
pick,
you already
sir.
know all of them, I guess,
I got the number one pick.
The
Yeah.
floor is yours.
How did I get
Because
the
you're
number
the
one
guest.
pick?
You're the guest of honor. And
All right, so with the first pick in this year's NBA draft, Anthony Mack selects
Hold on.
is that
on.
National
We gotta
Boy
lay
Band
ground rules.
Association?
We got to lay
National-
ground rules.
No,
to
there
this.
are
Boy
no
bands.
ground rules. What ground rules do you want?
Any boy bands.
any boy band.
Yep.
No ground rules. All's fair in
No
love and
ground
war, and
rules,
the
any
fantasy
boy band.
draft on Fridays.
Oh man, this is horrible, bro. I don't like.
How are you not
Hold on, let me-
prepared?
look.
How are you not
'Cause
prepared? You've had 3 months to prepare for this.
For one, I really didn't think that we would be doing boy bands.
we
but
talked about this. You suggested it. You
I did not
suggested this.
suggest this. I did
What
not.
is wrong with
Listen,
you?
Listen to me.
Did you shave your brain off with your hair? What is wrong
Hey,
with
listen
you?
to
Can
me,
you come
Linda.
up with a boy
Listen
band?
to
You
me,
can't even
Linda.
name one of them. The first round's the easiest.
I'm gonna come for you, and you're not gonna be happy when I do. Okay.
All right, what's your pick?
All right. Let's go with Boys to Men. That's a boy
Oh,
band.
there you go.
right? They
Yeah,
were
that's a boy band.
back
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a yeah. All right, yeah. Let's go, Boys to Men. I got Boys to Men. Let's go.
Okay.
Good pick. Good solid pick.
Yeah. Keep going.
Loudbeard,
All right.
it's your go.
Is it my go?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. I've got to go. This is going to be a crowd favorite. I know it is. But to me, one of the legendary boy bands is New Kids on the Block. That's my number one pick.
NKOB. Good pick. Good pick.
Yep.
You ready? I'm gonna make Anthony Mack. I'm gonna make him super mad right now with my pick.
Do
How
it.
you gonna make
Do
me mad with
it.
boy bands?
You ready for it?
Go ahead. What you got?
I'm gonna go with my first overall pick, the Jackson 5.
Boom.
Son
Solid.
You actually did piss me off just now, because that's what I was
told
thinking
you
of. My
I
man.
would.
You son of a God.
Boom. You went Boys to Men
the
when the
legendary
Jackson
Joe
5 was
Jackson.
sitting out there. Come on, brother.
With the legendary Joe
Wrap this
Jackson as
draft
the
up.
manager, boy.
Wrap it up.
Those, yeah.
the
You
Jackson
probably
5.
That was
you
solid.
probably
That
did
was
beat
real
us with
solid.
that one. Damn.
Now,
I
are
mean,
we doing
all right.
snake draft? Anthony, are we doing snake draft or are we just going?
Oh, we're doing snake draft. We have always done
You're
snake
doing
draft.
snake draft. Go
we
ahead,
do
because
snake
you pissed me
draft.
off
All right,
again.
Chris
With my
America, look
number
at you.
two-
Back to back.
With my number 2 pick, I'm taking the Beatles. Wrap this draft up, fellas. Wrap it up.
Can you call the
Oh,
Beatles
man.
boy band? They were like 30s.
Yes. What are you talking about? They were in the 60s. They were the original boy band.
Yeah,
if you look up the top 100 boy band songs, I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles is on there.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I was going to pick them next. So if I was going to pick them, then yes, I would say it was fair game. So I'm going to have to now go and I'm going to have to dig into my bag of tricks here. I've got 2 here that I'm weighing back and forth. Both of these were monumental, but I think one of them is a little bit more relevant nowadays than the other. I'm going to have to go Backstreet Boys with my number 2 pick.
That's solid. See, now here's what you got going on, Anthony Mack. I have the 60s and 70s classics locked up. Loudbeard
got that.
has
That's done.
the 80s and 90s classic locked up. So you're sitting there with your very solid mid-90s boy band, Boys to Men. You got to come
A, B,
hard
C,
with these
D,
next 2 picks. You got to bring your A game here, buddy.
Dude, I'm like seriously Googling boy bands, and you took Jackson 5. That really hurt me.
Again,
Why are you the number 1 overall
prepared.
pick?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with my second round pick, New Edition.
All right.
New Edition. Back in the day, those guys could
I got bad
those
news.
guys
It's
could
a
swoon.
snake draft, so you have to have a second pick ready.
It's not bad news. I'm good, man. I'm gonna go with something that I say the millennials might know, and I'm gonna go with B2K.
Okay.
B2K.
I think
You never heard of B2K?
No,
No, man,
I've
I'm not
never
into
heard of
boy
them either.
bands like you are.
You are a boy band aficionado.
I promise.
So, oh, man, I feel like there's too many good ones left. But I got to go with this one. I know it's the same time period and same whatever, but it's the biggest one left to me, and that's NSYNC. I got to go Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He was so hot with those frosted tips, man. Oh, so hot.
All right.
That's-
Mike
that's what you're
Burlon
going with?
tweeting in, maybe this will help you out here, Anthony Mack. If someone doesn't pick LFO, this whole thing is a sham.
Who's
Man,
LFO?
I wish you wouldn't have told him that. That's my.
I don't even
my-
know who those guys are.
Oh, and I kind of want to pick it just to get his vote, but they weren't even on my radar.
I don't even know who they are. I've never. What's the LFO
They had like
song?
a summer hit. I can't remember the name of it though.
All right, I think I am gonna go a little bit
Oh, I
more
got
modern with mine. I'm gonna go a little bit more modern with mine. I think I'm gonna go with One Direction with my next pick.
God dang it! I was gonna get that for the. I got a whole bunch of. Soulful boy bands. I needed one that wasn't.
Oh man, now let me see. What do I want to
Got One
go?
Direction.
Uh,
I hate you, Chris
Do I want to go 98 Degrees with Nick Lachey? Or do I want to go a little bit, stay modern and go with 5 Seconds of Summer? I think I'm going to go with 98 Degrees. I think I'm going to tap into that 90s session and kind of cover all my bases here.
Did somebody take New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
the first pick.
And that was a solid first pick, by the way.
That was a very
Yeah,
solid
that
first
was a
pick.
solid first pick.
All right, so I gotta try to get a little bit of a different fan base out there with my next pick. I think I'm gonna go. The Latin lovers out there, they love themselves some Menudo, so I gotta go Menudo with my fourth pick. Trying to get all the ladies that
All right.
love the
That was
Spanish boy
that was a
band.
band, Menudo.
Yeah, it's a Puerto Rican-based Latino boy band. Come on, man. My wife's Puerto Rican. I gotta get into this stuff.
Okay. Hey, who's Hanson?
Bop, beep it up, doo, bop, beep it up, doo, bop, beep it up,
I forget
doo.
that. Hey, I've already lost this because I don't have the Jackson 5. Who was that one band that you guys always pick on, saying I know that I don't really know,
All
but
for
the
One?
songs are like, no. That's a good one now. But I'm gonna go Extreme because everybody says they hate them, but I don't think everybody hates them. Are they considered a boy band? What's
I
the
don't
name
even
of
know
that
who
group?
Stream is.
No, I don't. What's the name of that group, man? The guy thing on
I was gonna see how long he'd go into the mic.
Yeah. This is PG,
I'll
man.
tell you what.
PG.
I need another fan base, so I'm gonna take Hanson. I'm gonna take
Hanson's huge, man. You hated on Hanson. That is
Yeah.
huge.
No.
I actually like that
They're white
base.
guys with long hair that look like girls, so I figure they gotta be
Hanson's-
pretty popular.
Hanson sells out the Iowa State Fair every single year.
Awesome. All right. So Hanson, man, what's the name of the group that you guys always like? Everybody hates on them, but their music is everywhere.
Jonas
Hold on.
Brothers.
No.
Boys to Men.
The Jonas Brothers? No, it wasn't Boys to Men. Hold on. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here. So I'll just pick somebody from this list because once again I lost. So hey, let's go with Blackstreet. No diggity, no doubt.
There you go.
Yeah, Blackstreet.
All
They're a
right.
good band.
That wraps you up, huh? You feeling solid?
That
with your
wraps me
picks?
up, man.
All right. And by the way, Ricky Martin was Menudo. Okay, he's so hot right now.
So hot.
You guys didn't seem
Still
very impressed with my fourth pick there, but I'm telling you,
I just didn't know who they were.
the Latin ladies, they love Menudo. Okay, it's a thing.
But would they vote for you?
Yes, they would. They all come out and vote for me. I'm just letting you know. All right, for my fifth pick, I've got. Wow, you guys left a lot on the table here.
There's a ton.
But you know what? I have to do the fan favorite. Since it
Oh
was
man, I
tweeted
missed
in-
it. Nickelback was it?
Nickelback's
yeah.
not a boy band.
They're
I
not.
mean, they might as well be, but they're not a boy band.
I got to go. Mike Berlin, this one's for you, my friend. LFO with my fifth pick in the draft.
Okay.
There's so many options left on the table for me to get. It makes this
I didn't
even
know there were
harder.
So many options.
You know, you have B2K, you got O-Town, Orlando's very own, so it kind of makes
Wait,
me want to
did I
pick
take?
O-Town.
I took B2K. I got
you?
B2K.
He took
Yeah.
B2K.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I
okay.
got B2K. Yeah, Jackrabbit. Let me try and take
Okay.
my pick.
Uh,
Wait, does that disqualify you?
No, I said
you
I
didn't
could
pick-
take them. I didn't pick them. Trying to get me out of here. I could go back to the 70s
I
and,
am. You stole the
pick-
Jackson 5.
and pick the Monkees. Just so much. What do I want to do?
Those guys were all 30 though. Seriously, I'm gonna say the Beatles and the Monkees. They were all like 30 years old when they came out.
No, not when they
No,
came out. They
not
were
when they
30
came
years
out,
old,
man.
man.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Hold on.
Look it
Let's
up.
go look. Yeah,
All right.
I got it.
All right, what am I going to pick, guys? This is too hard. I got to flip a coin. Do I want to go old school? Do I want to go new school? You picked LFO. That's where I was going to go. Screw it. I'll do 5 seconds this summer.
Yeah, I have no idea who they are.
That's a group.
If you guys heard their songs, you'd know.
Probably.
They were big before. They were like in between Jonas Brothers and One Direction, or they might have been right around the same time as One Direction.
Now, Chris and Merrick, I thought you were going to go Lonely Island.
That's not a boy band. That's a rap group. That's legitimate.
Totally a boy band.
That's a
totally
legitimate
boy band.
rap group. No, because they rap. They
What?
don't sing. There's only one like boy band song, and that's D in a Box.
Wait. The guys from Saturday Night Live? Is that what you're talking
Andy
about?
Samberg's team.
Yeah, we played you their
Something's
music
wrong with
before.
you, bro. Yes,
Like,
you
you
did.
got-
It was very weird.
You got Jay in My Pants. You got Mother Lover. You have
The Mother Lover song
Shy
is when you
Ronnie.
play it for me.
yeah. That's all rap songs. Those aren't. I mean, I guess Mother Lover.
That's not a rap song.
Yeah, it's like, oh dang, what is
No, it's
it,
not.
dog? I forgot it's Mother's Day. Didn't get a gift for her. I guess that is a boy band song.
That's pop. It's definitely.
It could have
not.
counted. It could have
Coulda
counted. We
counted.
didn't
You're
really
right.
have rules. No
Yeah,
rules,
that's
no
true.
right?
That's right. You could have gone
Yeah, I guess.
Metallica if you wanted to. All right, well that
Metallica's
wraps
a
it up.
boy band?
Great draft, guys. Great draft,
Yeah,
gentlemen. Now,
solid draft.
as I'm looking through the show today, I feel like we talked very little about sports. So should we finish the last 5 minutes off? Maybe bring up a sports topic or two?
Yeah.
No? Maybe.
Bring up sports. Let's go.
All right,
What's
so
going on?
how
What's
about this
hot in
question
sports?
for you guys? I'm going to pose it to you. So the Dolphins went heavy after Teddy Bridgewater, but he decides to stay with New Orleans to be the heir apparent for Drew Brees. So now the market for QBs is starting to get a little shallow. So
How
do
long-
you think
How
Do you
long
think
did he
the-
sign for?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the deal. I don't have it in front of me, but I know he's wanting to stay in New Orleans, and he's hoping to take over for Drew Brees here in the next couple of years. But
Is
my
Tannehill
question
gone
for you,
already? Or?
my question for you is: the Dolphins look like they're ready to move on from Tannehill. They haven't cut him yet, but what quarterback out there would be a good fit for the Dolphins? Blake Bortles? Question mark.
Why would you do that?
So I would bring in
What-
Blake
what-
Bortles and draft
Why do you
a quarterback.
keep on? Why would you keep going with this? Blake
Ryan
Bortles stuff, man?
Fitzmagic? Question mark.
That would be another good signing.
Or
They're
do you just
number
go
one.
all in on the draft and then go like tank mode?
Well, you go all in on the draft, but you need a guy. You need that veteran, right? That's the way to do it nowadays. Is you have that veteran there that sort of starts 1 to 6 games, and then you bring in the rookie.
Okay. So,
So I mean, I think Bortles
So
or
Tyrod
Fitzmagic.
Taylor.
Tyrod
Tyrod Taylor's already
signed.
signed. Come
Wait,
on, man.
what
We
did
do a
he
daily
sign with?
sports show. Okay, you can't just look
I
at
get
sports
it,
once
but
a
what-
week and then just throw out things. We
I
do a
told you I've
daily
been
sports
busy.
show.
What
okay?
about
Told you I've been
Randall?
busy.
What about Randall Cunningham? Did anybody sign him
He
yet?
can definitely play. He could definitely get played. He can definitely
what,
get signed
55
and
years
play.
old now?
Yeah, it'd be awesome in Miami. They suck anyway, so
I feel like he could.
Send him to
the
Dallas.
Dolphins could draft Patrick Mahomes in this upcoming draft. He's hot right now.
that's fine.
Joey Harrington.
Patrick,
Joey Harrington.
Joey Harrington,
Oh.
yeah. Break him
Yeah,
all
just
up.
Rodney Pete.
He need Patrick Mahomes would definitely be good in Miami. That way I ain't got to worry
Patrick
about
Mahomes
Kansas
would be-
City anymore.
good anywhere he goes. He's the best quarterback in the league right now.
You keep saying that. Let's see what the sophomore slump pulls up.
He was already a sophomore. That was his sophomore year. He looked great.
He didn't play the year before. Calm down, cowboy.
Calm down. Okay, another football little story here. Le'Veon Bell, he comes out and he says, I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I have no regrets for skipping that season. You think this is him just coming out and saying, I'm ready to play, or do you think he's just hiding the fact that he probably missed out on money by skipping that season?
Well, I've heard other rumors that he's up to 260 pounds.
Ooh.
So we'll
This
see
is a
what
pre-
happens.
This is a precursor for destruction, to be honest with you. I like Le'Veon
Getting
Bell.
getting traded to the Jets.
By the way,
yes, that's
Yeah,
great.
this is
Right up there with the Raiders.
destruction.
Great fantasy and heavy metal band name.
What?
Precursor to destruction.
Huh. I guess so.
Precursor
That's a
to
great fantasy
destruction.
football team name and a great heavy metal band name. Welcome to the stage, precursor to destruction.
I should coin that. Huh?
I could see that being one of those music videos that Beavis and Butthead watches.
Oh yeah,
You know,
for
like
sure.
you'd watch the show and then all of a sudden watch a music video, and I'd always be like, I hate the stupid music videos. I just want to watch the show.
Yeah,
That precursor to destruction was one of them. You know what I'm talking
it
about?
was. Yeah, I know
Yep.
exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. I'm old.
I'm gonna go
I know,
ahead
I
and
get
buy
it.
that name.
Kids don't know Beavis and Butthead nowadays.
That's a terrible
Precursor to destruction.com. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that because somebody's gonna listen to the show and say, "Oh, that is a great name," and
Oh,
try to
you're
take
putting,
it from me.
like, you're buying the domain name, so if somebody wants to get on the website, like, you could sell it
Yep.
to them? Wow, you're a
Hell
savvy
yeah.
business entrepreneur, aren't you? You just know how to
I'm
pull
tr-
all the stops. I'm impressed right now.
I'm
I'm
trying.
thoroughly impressed. Hey, I always have to have
appreciate it.
1 minute of golf each show. So Tiger, he's 2 under on the first day of Players Championship. Tommy Fleetwood and Keegan Bradley, they have the lead at 7 under. And that has been your golf talk for today on Scout Team Radio.
Interesting.
You
Very
sound
interesting.
interested. Yeah, you sound interested. Hey,
I can
Anthony,
tell
I need
you
to
this,
tell you
man.
one thing. One thing I need to tell you, Anthony.
Go ahead. What you got?
It's good having you back on the show, buddy.
It was fun.
I'll be back Monday too. You clowns. Mission.
Thank you all
Hey,
for
remember-
listening in out there. We love you, listeners.
And you sold the gas.
Hey,
at
make sure you
5.
go to
Not
iTunes or
happy
Apple
about it.
Podcasts, subscribe.